even relevant, anymore.
Yeah.
For sure, right? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Well,
no, I think we're all in the same boat. I think, what were your thoughts on the discussion last night?
I mean, it's always to me like I get it when I'm there and oh yeah, you explained it perfect. Like totally, yeah. Why wouldn't I understand this? Like how could you not? And then you get home and it's like, what did I just watch? What did I just listen to? Like, and I like the fact that I can just go back and look at the lecture or the
Yeah.
recording and just get clarification on that. But that's just been my experience. I'm more of a just be there, do it. And so online format's a little bit more difficult for me
Got it.
than being in a classroom. I'd rather just sit there and absorb the information and have somebody talk to me. That's how I've learned the best and just do the work that way.
Got it.
Different people learn differently and, it's whatever.
For sure.
Different strokes, different folks, but.
Yeah, for sure. I've been adjusting to the online format, and I think I'm feeling pretty confident with it now. 4 months in, I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, I really enjoyed the discussion last night. I feel like our professor, she was really engaging. I felt like she was really prepared for the meeting, which I really appreciated. She had like a real accurate plan or precise plan, and I had a good experience with it, I guess.
I respond well to structured classes.
Yes.
That's what I feel like I love and strive for is just that structure, I don't know what I'm going to do on a regular basis unless I have a set plan every day or every week. I know what I have to do and what needs to get done. So that's how I work better. If left to my own devices, I'll sit around and do nothing all day. That's just my personality, and I know how to fix that. And I feel like just doing it that way. We're still waiting for Austin, right?
Yes, I just checked my phone. I don't see any texts, so I'm sure he'll be here momentarily. So tell me about your your career path, what credential you're
on. Moved out here, moved to Oceanside. Well, I've been coming out here since I was 2. I was born and raised in Palm Desert, Palm Springs area, and lived out there 18 years and moved out here as a summer house. We've had it forever. And then after high school, just moved out here and went to Palomar for 3 years, and then Cal State San Marcos for another 2. And growing up in high school, I always thought about being a teacher, always in the back of my head. It's just that one nagging thing that was always there. And always wanted to do a bunch of other things and try other things before settling down on that. And after I graduated, I went to the credential program and didn't get accepted to that. And so I kind of went down the surf industry path for the next foreseeable 3-4 years, which is where I'm at now. And I figured, this isn't going to be the end all be all for me. It's just not what I want to do for the rest of my days. And I have so much more to give, and I feel like it's a lot more rewarding than just pumping out sales,
For sure.
How boring is that for the rest of your life? I mean, people could say that about teaching, how boring is that? But that's where I see myself, and I love kids. They're funny, they're hilarious. I'm a big kid myself. I feel like that's why we want to be in education. You got to grow old. You don't have to grow up. That's
totally
mentality. And I feel like I just relate to kids really well. And I love being in school. I love the schooling system. It worked for me. And if I can help kids make it through that system too, with minimal stress and problems, that's success, in my eyes. How about yourself?
Real quick, it looks like we have Austin.
Yeah, what's up?
Yes?
That it?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. Thank you both for making this happen so quickly, by the way. I think getting a jump start on this will be helpful because we have a pretty short week.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we were just chatting a little bit about kind of what brought us to the program. Were you on the call last night?
No, I wasn't. Unfortunately,
gotcha.
I decided to watch the World Series instead of
I was trying to do
that. Priorities, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Kyle was just sharing a bit about himself. I'm going for single subject in music. I'd like to teach high school. I've been a musician my whole life. I've been a music educator for a long time. I've had the opportunity to sneak into the school system because I teach music without a credential. I've been able to sneak in and kind of do part-time seasonal contract work off and on, which has been awesome. And I've learned most of my teaching strategies like on the fly, on the job. And so this program for me is a way to, number one, I'd like to be able to be fully employed full-time.
Yeah.
So that would be awesome.
For sure.
Yeah. And then number two, I think I have instincts for teaching, but I'm really interested in the stuff we're learning now about why it works and how I can do it better, and all the stuff about learning exceptionalities. Like I don't know how to do any of that. So I've just kind of been going for it and hoping that it works.
Completely.
For sure. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like schooling is like jumping off a cliff. You just got to go in head first, or just feet first and sink or swim. You got to figure it out.
No doubt.
But that's what
my story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, I played baseball my whole life. I've been coaching baseball the last 6 years. Actually, just finished playing baseball professionally with the Tigers, and so.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun, but I want to give back in that way. I love kids. I've always gotten along with kids, and I didn't have a great high school experience with my coaching and my teachers, and so I wanted to give back in that way, because I feel like there's kind of, especially with the coaching, like a lost art in high school, because they don't get paid enough, and they don't really care about the kids. They're just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just been real tough. What's that?
Paid babysitters.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, like I'm trying to do the same thing with like track and field. Same, like be a history teacher and do that on the side as well, after school stuff. So I mean, I totally get it.
For sure.
I have a buddy who's out here in Mission Vista High School who's math teacher and head of the baseball team. So he does that too, and so
that's awesome.
I totally get where you're coming from, man.
Yeah, well, I feel like a lot of the same philosophies in coaching translate into the classroom and teaching. It's like the same thing.
Yep.
So
I completely agree. I think coaching and teaching are almost the same, just different content.
Yeah, exactly.
Completely.
And yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna do high school PE and then also math as well. I love math, so I'm gonna try and do a little dual teaching there.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sweet.
Well, guys, thanks for the time again, for making this happen. I think I know we're busy, and so we should dive into the assignment and kind of figure out how we want to do that. Have you guys had a chance to review the stuff in the course?
Yes, I've looked over a little bit of everything. I'm kind of delving into the readings today and tomorrow.
Okay.
I've looked over the 4.1 assignment, the Mr. Jones and Ray case study. And I've looked over just the rubric for the recorded group sessions pretty much. And just want to make sure we're all on the same page with what's actually needing to get done.
Right.
Sunday for like the group work. We just need to send her this video, correct?
Well, there's also an assignment we have to do together, I believe.
Yeah. It's
yes.
Which is this case study with the wait a minute. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm just really struggling here with my
Oh.
like, where's the lighting? Okay, there we go.
So this like the tables with the know, want to know, and initial thoughts, correct?
Okay, yep, I'm there, yep.
Yeah, that's what we're turning in as our one document.
As well as a paper?
Yes.
Okay.
So I emailed the professor today because I was confused. Is it the chart or a paper? Is it a chart and the paper? I wasn't clear after reading the assignment, so I'll let you guys know what she emails me back.
Oh, sweet. That would be awesome.
I'm pretty sure it's both, because I watched the collaborate session from last night. She mentioned the chart and then in addition a paper following.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm sure she'll respond in a timely manner.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So it's probably the chart with like bullet points, and then the paper just uses those same bullet points into like a sentence format.
yeah,
Probably. Yeah.
and it's a 1 to 2 page, so it shouldn't be super heavy in depth or anything like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys use Google Docs? Would that be cool? Okay.
For sure.
Jam.
So we could set up a Google Doc. We could dump the chart into it, and maybe there's 3 of us. Maybe we could each tackle a portion of the chart
Okay.
to
That
start
works.
with.
I'll do the want to know.
Okay.
Any preference, Austin?
I don't care. Whatever.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
I'll do what's the bottom one, Kyle?
The initial.
Initial thought. I'll do initial thoughts.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll do no.
Is there a certain day it's done by so that we can all just turn in together, like Saturday night or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's perfectly fine with me.
That work?
I'm sorry, Saturday to upload it?
Or just to like get most of it done so we all have an idea of what it looks like done, and then so we're all solid on it, and then we can just turn it in on Sunday, like no worries about it. Just
yes.
boom.
Love it.
Cool.
Love it. Okay, yes, that works for me. By Saturday night, I can have a draft of that section.
Perfect. And then we can all just look together on Sunday with text messages and be like, hey, how does it look? We all good? Boom.
Love it.
What about the paper?
Is that like an individual?
I think it's together.
I think it's a group paper. So I'm thinking it's like a Word document. It's got the title page, and then it has the chart, and then it has a couple pages of writing and a reference page, and it's like all together. Is that wait?
Yeah,
I'm thinking
probably.
Yeah, that would work. I would think there'd just be 2 different documents, one chart and just one paper. But I mean, if we want to put them on one big one, that's fine by me too. If you want to just put that in a Google Doc, and then, we could put the boxes in the Google Doc, just copy the template, put it in there, and each tackle one little box. And then, I think we can get together on a whatever format we want to do for a paper, or just have one of us write it up real quick, super easy. And we can tackle that after we get our little bullets done for each section.
Do you guys want to also write, as long as we're writing a section into the chart, do you want to just like write the paragraph that goes with it?
That would be even smarter, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then a conclusion introduction or something. That'll be simple.
Yeah, maybe we could have the chart and a paragraph by Saturday night, and then on Sunday we could touch base about polishing the introduction and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Good?
Yeah.
Cool. Does anyone have a preference for starting a document, sending email addresses? Do we have everyone's email address? Maybe we could text it to each other.
I'll text. We'll just put it in that little group chat that I made this morning.
Okay.
Perfect. And then I'll make a Google Doc tonight after this little session, and I'll just put you guys in that.
Love it. So Kyle's got the document started. I have the Zoom. My end of the Zoom is recording.
Perfect.
So I can upload this, and I can like screenshot. I can screenshot it and just let you guys know that I uploaded it.
Sweet.
It gives us a notification, I think, when you turn it in.
Great.
All right.
For every like little thing you did for the Zoom, like boom, text message. Here's this. Like, pretty cool.
Okay.
I guess I can turn in the assignment when we're done. If that's all that's left.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tackling it.
I love it. Just get in, get it going, make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Austin, what part of San Diego are you from?
Do you know where San Carlos is?
No.
Right by San Diego State.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice.
Okay. We know where that's. Well, yeah, duh.
Yeah, it's like the other side of the 8, like the north side of the 8.
Got it. Okay.
Been there, been out there.
And you're Oceanside, Kyle?
Yeah, ocean crime, dude. Ocean
Okay.
slime.
Nice. Did you go to Oceanside High School?
No, actually born and raised in like Palm Springs area, Indio, like
Nice.
out by Killa. Yeah, used to party out there all the time.
Awesome, dude. What about you, Erin?
I live in Hillcrest, right
Okay.
downtown here. So
Yeah.
That is sick. I see dope massages down there.
there are a lot of massage options. Yes, there
They
are.
got it out there.
Nice.
Seriously. Well, I mean, and according to the rubric for the recorded group sessions, it's supposed to be like 30-minute
What?
recordings. Yeah. Because I was looking at the submission for the video for the 1.4 week 1 assignment, recorded group work. If you click on the actual work and go into the little chart that says after attempt, view rubric. Yeah. General group function. During the recorded synchronous session, all group members are present for at least 30 minutes. Candidates stay focused on the topic related to their signature assignment. The link is sent to the instructor in a timely manner.
Yikes.
We're about 14 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much discussed what we're going to do. I mean, we can make a appointment for next week group session just to like get caught up and stay on task with what's going on.
Good call. We could take our time finding our calendars and setting that up.
Move slowly and what are these people doing? I mean, she didn't say there was a timeline.
No,
but she's probably gonna listen.
I mean, hey, thanks for checking the rubric. She said she was really, really into the rubrics, so I figure we'll just go with it.
Sorry.
Is there a little timer thing on this, or does it show?
I don't see one. I don't know. I think I logged in at 5 sharp, I think.
Okay.
I was at 5:01.
Okay. Well,
halfway.
All right. We got about 14 minutes left. We can find something to talk about.
Are you guys going to do the video or the paper for our other assignment this week?
Great question.
I can pump out 3 to 4 to 5 pages way quicker than a 10-minute video. Yeah. I mean, not that it's quicker or anything. It's just better content, I feel like.
Yes.
That's just me. Dude, I'm a history major. I've been pumping out papers for, oh my God. It's like flashbacks, PTSDs with like writing papers.
So are you like a APA mastermind?
I mean, I definitely can. It's like riding a bike. MLA, APA, it's all formatting. Like, yeah, we used to do.
Perfect.
It was just so many papers.
Impressive.
It's all writing. That's all it is. It's writing and reasoning and just articulating. Ugh.
Got it.
History.
So this has been really different for me because my undergrad was vocal performance. So I had very few papers and almost all of my learning was experiential, hands-on, like sports almost. I mean, it's like it's in the body, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of things you can write papers about that. I had some written work, like I had some history classes and some theory classes, but this is really different for me.
Yeah, I totally feel that because I'm kind of the same way. I'm definitely like a hands-on, like you show me how to do it and I can do it, or I see how it's done, I can do it. Like I'm an athlete that way as well, but with learning, it's, just show me how to do it and I can do it. Tell me how to do it, I can do it. But yeah, I'm with you on that one. But writing papers blows, but it's all right.
Yeah, I'd rather write a paper than take a test, though. Those are rough in my book.
What was your undergrad in, Austin?
I was a business major.
Okay.
So math was great.
Mm-hmm.
But like writing for me I can write a bunch of stuff, but I have some mild ADD and I just feel like I write the same thing over and over. And then, so I have a tough time focusing when I'm writing, but
I get that.
Get through it.
Hey man, one of my professors, like in college, she goes, "Yeah, man, nobody likes to do homework, but it's still gotta get done. Like,
True.
nobody likes
Do
to
it.
do homework. Even I don't like to do homework, and I still do this." I'm like, dang, it's gonna be like this forever. Like,
Seriously.
I'm like, okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's what my
think
mentor told me. You just
I
gotta
think
go
the
and do
paper
something.
option versus the video option, I think for me it's quicker to just crank out a paper, but I think because they want to be differentiated, like they want to give students different forms of assessment, like people who maybe struggle with writing or they're more audiovisual learners or whatever. That's my sense of why that's offered.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, this whole course is learning how to learn, basically, and you have different opportunities to learn. And with a video, it's a different context, like it's a different media of learning. So that could be some way a different person learns. Like,
Yeah.
instead of like trying to read, which some people, especially like English language learners, like they're going to have a lot more harder time comprehending what you're writing rather than just visually absorbing the information and hearing what's being said.
Right.
So, boom! Look, you just got educated.
Look at you. Carl.
Great. Well, I'm gonna stop going to class. I'm just gonna, listen to you guys.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm gonna stop seeing a therapist and just start talking to you, Kyle.
Maybe.
No, but yeah, like with the mode of video, you could totally go that route. So differentiating and learning. But yeah, paper still for me.
I haven't decided yet. Pick one and go with it, like Kyle said.
Kyle, you mentioned that you looked ahead at the 4.1, the big assignment.
Yeah, like the end of it.
I haven't had a chance to glance at that yet. Did you have any
I just looked at literally just the page itself. I haven't clicked on anything.
I'm gonna just log into it really quick and just see as long as we have us all on here, if there's anything like big we need to chat about.
Yeah, let me look at the document. Just downloading it.
Oh boy.
Come on, computer.
So much writing in here.
Whoa, so it's basically like a data summary of all the different students, of their strengths, needs, interests, preferred ways of learning.
Okay.
So we fill out that chart for all the students.
Yeah, so basically that case study that we have in the week one tab, basically going to be the basis for this whole thing. And every week we're going to be doing something that's adding on to this, basically.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, I think we should just make another date to talk about this stuff next week.
Yeah.
With the stuff that we've done this week, and then supplemental with the collaborative session with the instructor too.
Okay. What days and times work best for you guys?
It depends. Do you guys have day jobs right now?
Yes.
What is that?
Kyle.
I do have a date. I'm sorry. Am I not here anymore?
We can hear you, but we can't. Oh, there you go. Okay. You disappeared.
I was looking at my schedule. Sorry.
Okay. You disappeared for a second.
If I do disappear for a second, I'm just looking at my schedule.
Got it. Yeah, I work like 9 to 5, like office hours, basically.
Okay.
I'm an education director at a theater organization for kids.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's cool. It's been difficult to do both school and that, but
For sure.
It's
gotta grind.
So basically, next week, let's see, Wednesday we have that other session. Well, Wednesday before or after our other session, we could meet.
Yeah, I could do after. Before is tough.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do sure.
Do you
That'd be
want
kind of cool
wanna
because
just
right
do
after the session, kind of review everything.
Okay. Do you want to just say like 8:30, maybe whenever it finishes, or 9? I guess we can jump
Yeah, like
on the Zoom.
10, 15 minutes after the session ends, after we
Yeah.
done talking to the teacher with whatever questions we have or anything. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like that because that gives us a chance to hear her explain it all and tell us how it's different from the actual instructions, and then we can start on the project.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, great. I'll send a Zoom for like 8:30, and if it looks like it's going to go late, I'll just resend it for 9.
No problem.
Okay. Cool.
I really like this video format. This is really cool.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Yeah, it's really
Honestly,
easy.
like I don't understand how people were like not getting their audios and video all squared away.
I don't want to judge because I've been there.
True.
I've been there with technology, and you never know when it will be you that looks like a fool. But yeah, I was not sure like what, because for me, I just turned it on and it just worked automatically. So
Weren't some people on their phone though?
Wow, man, that would be hard.
I think a couple people tried and it was a massive fail. So don't do that.
Did you just send Zoom? Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna make the Google Doc right now, actually, since we're already doing it.
Yeah, as long as we're just burning time here, go for it. And we can all make sure we get it.
Exactamundo. Let's see.
So what do you guys do for work right now?
I substitute teach during the day, so.
What's that like? I've never done that.
Really?
It's off and on. It's kind of tough sometimes.
Completely.
Like, it depends on the class and what school and what grade, and I don't know. Some kids, they just check out when they see the sub walk in, and there's no respect, and there's nothing you can do except send them to the office or whatever.
Man, I feel that. I was a substitute teacher for a couple months last school year. This one kid, Saul. I'll never forget him. And he just pushed my buttons all day. And at the end of the class, like there's 5 minutes left. I was like, fuck it. Like, you guys can line up at the door. Like, no worries. Like, go for it.
Just go home.
The last minute, the doorbell or the bell rang. He kicks the door open. Mr. Kemp's a bitch, and runs out.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh God, have a good weekend, Sal. When someone lose some,
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a substitute teacher for a while too. I've been in the surf industry for a while. I'm at a surf shop right now. I don't know if you guys have heard of Surf Ride in Oceanside, and there's one in. Yeah, it's one of the bigger board shops out here in Southern California. Actually, the U.S. It's the biggest one.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're ever in Oceanside or Solana Beach, check out Surf Ride.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we have that. If you guys pay attention to surfing at all, we have that Waco wave pool out there. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But I'm working at the surf shop right now, and been at a few schools doing like after school programs, but that's my main source of employment as of this moment.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I coach a bunch of teams and give private lessons at night. That's why it's tough for me to meet before before like 6 p.m. It's tough for me to meet.
Got it.
What is this going to be?
Cool. Well, I think we're about at the 30-minute mark here.
Okay.
So we'll check our Gmail. We'll get a message from Kyle, grab that document. And Saturday, afternoon or evening, check in on text and just see how things are shaping up. And then Sunday we can polish it up.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Thanks for setting us up, Erin. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. My pleasure. No problem. Okay, I'll submit the recording and hopefully you guys will get notified and we'll be all set.
Go team.
Sounds good.
Thank
Awesome.
you both.
All right.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Take care.
And then there were us.